Hey Libra, what's going on? Welcome back for a weekly reading. Ooh. Discord among friends or family. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay. All right. Two clear paths here. Choice time. Decision time. And it is so clear by looking at these cards which decision to make. Look, you're in a place right now, Libra, where people aren't as honest as you think they are. People, even family, friends, people that you think really have your back are talking a lot of shit about you behind your back. Okay? And you focusing on this person or these people or trying to find ways to make yourself fit into this old paradigm that you used to live in is only going to see you losing material things. Do you see that? Like, even look at it this way. Look how many cards are on this side of the table. And look how many is on here. Now look at this as the resources you're going to get. And look at this as the resources you have. These are two totally different vibrations. So they want you. Okay. Hold on. They want me to continue with these. I heard play nice. They want you to play nice. Just, you can feel the discord. Nobody's saying it to you, but you feel it. You can feel it in your heart and your stomach and your solar plexus. You feel it. And you feel something brewing in that respect. But if you focus on this, you're going to feel this brewing. And that's where they want you to focus, because right now your thoughts are manifesting at such a rapid rate that you could easily go this way or that way. Very easily. So it almost feels like somebody tries to entice you into an argument because they're in a bad mood. They know if they pick a fight with you and put you in a bad mood, it'll make them feel better. And I feel like somebody may try to do that. Don't fall for the bait. They want you to treat it with silence. Like, even if you have something you want to say, like you are just, you know how sometimes you just, oh, I gotta say this so bad. Oh, I want to say this so bad. Bite your tongue. Go yell it out in your car. Yell it, I don't know, just get it out of you, but don't say it to this person because that gives them exactly what they want. It feeds that emotional wound that they have. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, see this? June. Look at this. You're not happy with the way life is going. You're tired of the obstacles, but they're telling you the way to overcome these obstacles is to focus on their happiness, to continue trusting that source has your back, and know that these troubles, you are going to triumph over these troubles here. Okay? The hardest part of this situation is over. It is not something, you know what it is? It replays in your mind more than it plays out in your life. And that's because you haven't shifted the thoughts completely yet. And that's why they were saying you could easily tip this way or that way. So the best thing for you to do to move forward, starting now, this is important. We're in June. Starting now, you are climbing towards success. So they want you to know that this situation, these problems, these people, these circumstances, this over here is what's helping you climb. Do you see how this is kind of like a ladder? Look at this. Look at it like this. In June, you're climbing towards success. Someone new is entering your life, and it's going to make you very happy. These are the chain of events that are happening. You're going to be given a position of authority, and you're going to be recognized. and rewarded for all the work you've put in. This situation has served you greatly, because if the discord among your family and friends wasn't where it is now, or your career, whatever, if it wasn't this bad, you would not have wanted to look this way towards something that you would feel better even if this was good. Like, regardless, this is going to make you feel like you are infinite intelligence. This is going to make you feel like you are God walking on earth, and you are. Regardless. But this discord, it's like the pain had to be at a certain level in order for you to even consider looking in this direction over here. It's almost like you didn't have anything to lose, or what you did have to lose really wasn't much. So this helped you take the risk. This situation helped you take this risk. But there's something brewing. The last week of June, someone knew. The last week of June, knock at the door. So prepare yourself. Get things ready, focus on the happiness, focus on the dream. It's important for you to do that, because if you keep focusing on the discord, and it's almost like you get caught up in this rat race and, going around the hamster wheel, where you're trying to find peace in a circumstance and a place where peace is not. There isn't any peace here. The peace is over here. But you're trying to make peace with this, and you're trying to make yourself stop believing in the dream and make peace with this, because your faith is faltering. Your belief in your dream is faltering. So in order for you to not feel the pain of losing your dream, you're trying to find peace in a place of pain. But Source is saying, no, this is going to stay pain. It won't get better. You can't make this better. It would be beating a dead horse. The peace comes over here, and you need to focus on this, because where your focus goes, your energy flows. And you want it to flow towards success. You want it to flow towards happiness. You want to flow towards someone new, a soulmate connection that's going to benefit you and help you. You want to grow into a position of authority. You have things to offer the world, especially your family. You do, especially your family. And that was important to say. Artist and body work stayed out. As I picked this up, those two stayed out, so I'm using them. You need to be engaged in creative outlets. I explained this in a reading earlier, and I don't remember what sign it was for, but it changed. I think it was Gemini. It shifts your Cancer. It shifts your energy. So even though you don't think you're good at it, or you don't think you can make money at it, which is bullshit, because you can, you're not giving enough airtime to the creative stuff. And the creative stuff is where your abundance lies. You see how you had the rat and the mice on this card? There's your choices. Think about it. That's the choice. And it is so freaking simple that you're making it hard. You're choosing the rat and the mice, and not the art, not your self-love. You are somebody who can bring imagery to life and teach from your imagery, in whatever form or fashion you do that. I am seeing somebody kind of weaving something and hanging up like a tapestry, but the tapestry is artwork that you created. I don't know, and it like hangs on a wall down a hallway and tells a story. It's really interesting. It's pretty cool. But that's what they want you focusing on that. And you're at the beginning, so it could literally be, this is a paintbrush. This is a pencil. This is an HB. This is an 8B. That's where you are. That's where you are. But that's where you need to start. Break it down into those bite-sized, easy to digest stuff. You're so used to the drama and the strife and the discord with family and friends with that mice and rat card, that when you pull yourself away to do this, you feel like you're doing something wrong. I should be cleaning. I should be doing this. Like, it's almost like you've forgotten that you get to have fun. Have fun. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, healing, energy healing, physical therapy, or physical exercise training. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing in my mind. Somebody with a channel. They're not saying what platform. It's just like I just see you on a channel, and you're going from teaching things from some type of creative artistic thing that you did, and you're teaching from it. And then in the next video, you're doing an organized workout for people, you know, like a yoga workout. And then the next day is a live Q&A of, you know, people getting questions answered through you, stuff like that. So it's like it's going to be different for you every day. Your work is not going to be the monotonous 9 to 5 anymore. You're breaking out of that frame and creating your own frame. They're showing me it's like stained glass. And they take a hammer and they just, and you just see the pieces, and they shatter. And you see all these fractals of energy, and then you're taking each piece of the glass and then you're moving it around. That's all you're doing. That's what your life, that's what you've been doing with your life up to this point. And now it's time for you to be, instead of you healing and looking like art, it's time for you to express that healing art through your physical body. It's not just about the healing anymore. Water, 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 water. Please drink water. They're saying your water intake, you're really dehydrated. Whatever you're drinking, double that, at least for a couple weeks. Oh man, turn back over. That was flipped over. Okay. Stop giving away your power right now. Live your life with both feet in. Commit to fully being here. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Do you see what I mean? Your light is being dimmed by the discord between family and friends that are really not friends. And family, to me, I have people who I'm closer with that aren't family that I consider family. And I think that's pretty common. So just think about that. Your life is supposed to be the mosaic. It's supposed to be these bright, beautiful colors jumping off the page. You are that person. This is what's being dimmed in you by accepting less, trying to make peace with where you are. You're in a place right now where they're asking you, there's a difference between making peace with where you are and settling. You're settling. Making peace with where you are means I don't have everything that I want or need right now, but I have enough to get started where I am. That's making peace with where you are. Settling means I don't really think this dream's going to happen anymore. It's been so long. All these problems. This person, you know, we have problems, but I'm just going to try to make things peaceful over here and stop focusing here. No. The focus needs to go back to this. You're trying to get out of this cycle, not find a way to fit into it. Baby, I love you. I know I messed up. I didn't know what I had when I had it. Can we just be friends again? Can we just try to work on at least being friends? I may not ever have you back, and I can accept that, but I want to be a part of your life in some capacity. Bullshit. No, don't take that. Do not. That is the lie you are going to be told when you receive the recognition, merit, and reward that I was just talking about. This is a rat. Do you see this? Does it look like a rat? No. Super sexy, don't you think? So expect it. A rat doesn't always look like a rat. Okay? Look at that. This person is going to try to come back. It's only going to leave you with more burdens. It's only going to leave you with more confusion and secrets. This is not what you want. They want you going after the new. Be inspired by the new. Everything that you're hearing in meditation, daydreams, intuitive hits, whatever, it has nothing to do with this person. The things you're hearing about this person have all been about letting them go. And you're having a hard time doing that. And it's because you're not starting the artistic stuff. When you put your focus on these creative outlets, your focus stays there. Energy flows where your focus goes. So focusing on the new, being inspired, creation, projects, prosperity, action, all lies in the new. This person is going to try to come back. And that is going to be your temptation. That's your test. Are you going to accept them back? Or are you going to accept the new beginning? Because right now, you're so used to living with burden and secrets and confusion that you've kind of, I don't want to say married it, but, well, maybe married it in some respect. They're saying you need to break out of this shell. So this is something you need to tell yourself. Work is fun. Work is meant to be fun. Work is supposed to be fun. Work is art. Work is creation. Work is expansion. Work is learning. Work is growing, reading books, having fun, moving my body, eating delicious foods, making content. That's work, which is very different than sitting down and calculating how much is left on somebody's bill that you got to call and tell them they owe something. Very different line of work than what you're used to being in. And the reason this person tries coming back is because they see that you did something different. See all the colors? Look at your life. Like your life is going to be robust, like the colors in this card. And when they see all of this robust colors, ooh, shiny new toy syndrome right here, right? Then they try to come back and romance you, wine and dine you. This is going to be your test. Are you going to take the bait or are you going to choose yourself? Here's your choices. And you know what it is? Here's your choice. Look at it like this. You choose them, burdens, problems, too much responsibility on your shoulders, or continue to go after your dream, have faith that it's going to work out, and know that things are going to be revealed to you, possibly by the full moon, seeing that the full moon's on this card, so that you can receive everything that you want. That is your choice, Libra. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.